Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, in part two, we're going to look at the food options that are good, and I'll give you some tips along the way as to where to eat, what time of day, and how you could make the best use of the restaurants to enjoy your holiday. So, let's get straight into it. Okay, so this is online. It's courtesy of allears.net. Shout out to All Ears. I'm going to click into We'll start with Magic Kingdom. I'm going to show you some of uh, our favorite places to eat and recommend to you what time of day you should go to them. So if we start with our favorite Magic Kingdom, I think sometimes the best place. So we'll go into Magic Kingdom. Let's have a look through where we got. So we're going to go to, I think, Casey's Corner first. So we go down to Main Street, which is where Casey's Corner is. One of the most popular quick service and mobile order quick service restaurants. So we'll click into Casey's Corner. Okay, so if we scroll down here, I'll just give you an idea of the what's on the menu. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it. I'm going to keep the menu visible for about 10-15 seconds. So if you want to look at it in more detail, you obviously just freeze frame and pause and just look at it at your leisure. But what I will recommend, as you can see, you have vegan options there. What is nice is the all beef hot dog there. That's nice. French fries and an orange are standard. That comes on the side. I recommend the all beef hot dog. The portions are very big, so all beef foot long hot dog. I'd recommend that one. That's enough. That's easily enough for two people. $10.99. While we're on the subject of two people, what my wife and I tend to do when we're out there is we'll split the meals. We'll have one between two because the portions are so big. I'll come on to that later, but that's a pro tip for you. Split the meals. You'll save money as well. So have one serving between two, and you'll half the price. A little tip for you. Okay, so all beef foot long hot dog, very very nice. Served with French fries and the orange there, the mandarin. Okay. If you like it hot, they do the chili cheese all beef hot dog as well. I warn you, it is hot. I took a bite once of something by mistake, and it is hot. So just look out for that. Okay. So if we go on down, so you got your side menus there as well. As I say, I'll hold it here just long enough. So if you want to look at it in more detail, just pause and you can go ahead and look at it at your own leisure. So those are all your side dishes. Most of them are standard. Okay, and there's your beverages. Again, I'll just hold it here so you can pause it if you want to look at it in more detail. Have a look at the pictures if you want to. Click into it. With the coffee, you have regular or decaffeinated. I've tried both, and both are equally as nice. Starbucks on Main Street, by the way, lovely, lovely place. Starbucks on Main Street. It's opposite the Emporium on the other side of the street, about halfway up, I would say. But even if you have to queue up because you see they're very friendly and they're really really friendly. You see all the goodies on the way. Talk to the staff, talk to other people in line. That's what my wife and I do. we pass the time by just chatting, and because we speak the way we speak, people like our accent. Don't ask me why, but apparently I sound like Prince William, and apparently my wife sounds like Mary Poppins. I'll leave you with that. Okay. So there you have specialty beverages as well, non-alcoholic. Um, if you want to have a quick look at that. Okay. So that's Casey's Corner. Um, they do a wee ceremony in Casey's Corner as well to open it based on the baseball. If you Google Casey, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. All the cast members come out front first thing at more or less a rope drop, and when it's when it opens first thing, and they'll sing the song about Casey. That's why it's called Casey's Corner. Okay, so that's Casey's Corner. Now we're going to look at another. So I'm just going to click backwards. Yeah. Right, now we're going to have a look at another. We're going to go to the Crystal Palace. Now, this is one of the areas that I would recommend for a breakfast. It's a character breakfast. So you have characters from the Hundred Acre Wood. You have Woody the Pooh. You have Eeyore. You have Piglet, and you have Tigger. So if you like all those characters, they all appear, and it's an all-you-can-eat buffet style. I would recommend going for breakfast. The reason I say that is because the portions are enormous. They really are, and they keep coming, and they keep checking up on you. And if you're running low on something, they'll bring it out again, and they'll bring it out again, or you can just go out and get it. They're very, very quick as well. The PhotoPass photographer will come around while you're eating, so you can have your picture taken with all the characters that I've just mentioned. We've got, if you look at my videos, we've got some very I think we've got one or two possibly in our photo section. If not, I'll upload some of myself. Okay, so there we are. There's an example of it. So no, an all-you-can-eat character meal. Join Winnie the Pooh and friends. Usually Tigger, Piglet, and Eeyore. Adult price $52. Child aged between 3 and 9, $33. Tax and gratuity are not included and are an additional cost. The standard non-alcoholic beverage is included in this price. So if we go down here, so plant-based, you got your breakfast potatoes, oatmeal, home style grits, eggless Florentine, breakfast granola medley. Breakfast, you got assorted pastries, freshly prepared eggs, breakfast meats and potatoes, assorted breakfast cereals, seasonal fresh fruit, pancakes and waffles, yogurt, crispy bacon, and biscuits and gravy. And your beverages, assorted fountain beverages, Coca-Cola, Diet Coke, um, root beer, Sprite, Minute Maid apple juice, or Minute Maid zero sugar lemonade, freshly brewed Joffrey's coffee, Twinings tea, 1% low fat, or chocolate milk, freshly brewed iced tea. So that's a character breakfast. I would recommend it. I would recommend going in the morning. Try and avoid holidays if possible. But I recommend going in the morning for that, and then don't go on a ride straight after. Okay, go on something nice and leisurely. Just have a walk around the Emporium to work off your breakfast. So Crystal Palace first thing in the morning for breakfast. and then have a walk around the Emporium to see, the reason I say that is because the Emporium first thing in the morning is not busy. It only gets busy sort of late morning after the parades have been, because people are rushing to the rides. So be smart. Don't rush to the rides unless you absolutely want to do rope drop. Um, so Casey's Corner, and then go and have a look around the Emporium at your leisure. Let your food go down. Then I would recommend starting on the left and working your way round. So come out of the Emporium, turn left, go into Adventureland, and you can do things like you can do um, what can you do there? You can do Pirates. Um, you can you can do Jungle Cruise. Thank you, dear. Just reminded me what it was. Sorry, I had a brain freeze. Yeah. So Jungle Cruise, Aladdin's Carpets. Watch out for the spitting camel, by the way, there. Um, and just work your way around. Let your food go down, as I say, because Jungle Cruise is a nice, gentle ride. And they're very funny because you have all the jokes on board. If you look at my videos, there is actually a POV of the Jungle Cruise, so you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Um, then if you feel peckish a bit later on, how about a nice treat at maybe Tortuga Tavern? And I'll show you that one now. So if we go backwards, we're going to look at Tortuga Tavern. Let's just find that one. Tortuga Tavern, where are you? Not Liberty Tree. Where are you? American Adventure Pavilion. Is it called Tortuga Tavern? Yeah? Is it called Tortuga Tavern? I can't remember. Yeah. And that's in Adventureland, is it not? Yeah, I'm just trying to find it. For some reason, it's not on here. Just bear with me, folks. I've got the Liberty Tree Tavern. Of course it did, didn't it? I completely forgot, yeah. Okay, scrub everything I've just told you about a wee snack there. Well, let's rethink that. We'll go to the Main Street Bakery Starbucks. That will do nicely. So Starbucks is what I was telling you about just now. Yeah, I forgot they've actually closed Tortuga Tavern. I do apologise. For whatever reason, maybe refurbishments, but it is actually closed at the moment. Hence the fact. Oh, of course it is. Yes, yeah, it's actually been turned into Pirates of the Caribbean Tavern. That's why it's closed. So Tortuga, yeah. So it's the same theme. It's pirates on the pirate island, but it's a different design now and a different name. So we're looking here at Main Street Bakery, Starbucks, where you can get your coffee. I'll tell you a wee story about Starbucks as well. What I used to do before COVID, because Tinkerbell likes cinnamon buns. She loves them. So I would go and queue up. It was cinnamon buns, wasn't it? What was it then? Oh, yes, that's right. Sorry. Yeah, pumpkin muffins. I beg your pardon. Well, they're both equally as nice anyway. So, anyway, I researched what Tinkerbell likes to eat, and it came up with pumpkin muffins. So I went up to Starbucks. Starbucks is located across the road from the Emporium, about halfway up. And as I mentioned before, you can smell it before you get there. It's fabulous. It's absolutely fabulous. Um, it's open most of the day. Go in and buy a pumpkin muffin. quite early, and if the meet and greet with Tinkerbell is still going ahead, uh, it's in the same it's in the same area as the meet and greet with Mickey. If you want to go and meet him first, at the beginning of your holiday, go into the foyer there and just keep walking straight ahead. Um, you'll pass Tony's on the left, where Lady in the Tramp ate, famously. But yeah, if you keep walking, the cast members always ask the cast members utilize their knowledge because they're brilliant, and you can queue up and go meet Tinkerbell and say, "I've got a gift for you. I've got you a muffin, a pumpkin muffin, because I know you like them," and she'll be forever your friend. She'll be so grateful. And that's all I'll say about that. I won't ruin any of the experience because it's fabulous. So I'm just trying to find you the basic menu for this. Notes: most drinks available in tall 12-ounce, grand 16-ounce, or venti 24-ounce. You can customize your drink. There we go. I'll pause it on the beverages there for you, just for a few moments. So if you want to freeze frame or pause or whatever you do, snapshot, you can look at it at your own leisure. I'll just pick out what I have from there. If it's there, if it is there, is it there? Where is it? Coffee beverages, yeah. So I normally just have a regular coffee, um, which is not there. Is it there? I think you just asked for a regular coffee for mine. But as you can see there, there's lots of different options, even um, iced things, and you've got it's calorific, but it's designed that way to give you energy because it's a lot of walking around Magic Kingdom, a lot of walking, but it's great. It's great fun. If you one tip one thing I'll say to you, one tip: when you get there, when you get inside the magic bubble, when you're inside Magic Kingdom, okay, just let it cover you in its magic, all right, and you'll enjoy it. Don't fight it, okay? You'll cry. I guarantee you will cry. I do every time we go, I cry. My wife cries, obviously. It's when you see the castle for the first time. It's just magical. You forget about the outside world; it doesn't exist, and then you enter the world of fantasy. It's fantastic. They do sandwiches as well, as you can see there. I'll just freeze frame or pause on here for you, just for a few seconds. So if you want to pause this and have a look in detail, you can. They're the muffins I was talking about there, as you can see. Assorted flavors in the morning. They're $3.49. They're delicious, absolutely delicious. Um, Seeing if pick out anything else there for you. The cookies are lovely as well, as you can see at the top there. Flavors may vary: chocolate chip, sugar, oatmeal, raisin. If you've got any dietary issues, just ask them. Just ask them what would you recommend, and they'll be more than happy to help you. They're brilliant, absolutely brilliant like that. So let's move on down for you. And of course, you can't not try a brownie, and you can't not try a Mickey shaped cinnamon roll. You've got to try those. Okay. Um, if you wanted breakfast, I'll just pause it there for you. So if you want to look at it at your own leisure, you can. But there's all your breakfast menu. They do the breakfast there, and there's the beverages for your you've got everything that you could possibly think of there, and probably more. Okay, so that's Starbucks for you. I completely forgot the other place has gone. So that's that's one place you can go. Another place in Magic Kingdom. I'm just thinking. Um, What's that other place there where we had the dessert party? That's yeah. That was nice as well. So yeah. So if we look at Tomorrowland Terrace, I think. So we'll go backwards. Where are you? So let's see. Cosmic Rays, isn't it? Oh, I've got it. Yeah, I've got it. I've got it. I've got it. It's open. Yeah, it's open seasonally. Um, for yeah, it opens for events. So things like the dessert party. So check first, but the things like the dessert party where you get to watch Happily Ever After, straight after you have the dessert party, and you get front row viewing on that. It's fantastic. My wife and I have done it. Make inquiries about that. But yeah, Tomorrowland Terrace is really, really nice. Um, Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe. That's mobile order as well. Just show you the menu for that. So there's a few pictures at the top there. You can see. I'll just scroll down. So I'll just hold it there so you gives you an idea of what's available. So let's see. So you've got your desserts, you've got your soup and salads, your entrees. We again the portions are enormous. So again, little tip: if to save money, if you think, don't forget their version of a small would almost be our version of a large over here. It's in McDonald's or somewhere. The portions are enormous. So one between two, I guarantee you'll have more than enough food. So little tip for saving money: share a meal. Okay, don't get one each because you won't be able to finish it. I'll give you an example of that in just a second. So freeze frame that or pause that, and then you can look at that in more detail. That's your gives you an idea of what's there. Okay, and if we move, we're going to move on from Magic Kingdom now. We're going to go to Hollywood Studios. So let's find Hollywood Studios. There we are. Right, so this is only just opened. It's in Toy Story Land. It's the new Roundup Rodeo Barbecue. It's only just opened, so it's pretty new. And all I say is go there, order one between two. And if you haven't seen the videos of it, I won't spoil it for you. But something happens. Something happens that's a lot of fun. They use effects in there, a lot of different effects in there. The staff are fantastic. That's what it looks like on the outside. That was a sort of an artist impression. It's you need to you've got to reserve that, haven't you? Yeah, because it's that popular at the moment. You have to reserve it. So as I said, it opened in March 2023. It's pretty new. It's pretty new. It's I'll just pause it here so you can freeze frame this for a sec. Roundup Rodeo Barbecue, and they serve barbecue inspired comfort foods served family style with platters of house smoked meats, a roundup of sides, and some miniature sweet surprises along the way. It's table service, family size buffet, all you care to eat. Um, little tip for you on this one. We shared a meal because the portions were very, very big. So you can save money by sharing a meal, one between two. I'll just read you the backstory because it doesn't actually spoil anything about it. I'll just read you the theme of it. Andy has made a restaurant for Woody and all the other toys. The Western style setting has a steam train supported by coloured pencils, a house of cards, and game boards with characters from the Toy Story movies. There's also a cardboard box arena where Andy has hand-drawn audience members. This dining room also features the rodeo star performers, Jessie, Trixie, and Bo Peep with her leaping sheep, Billy, Goat, and Gruff. And all I say is something happens which involves the whole restaurant, and it's a whole lot of fun. I won't spoil it for you, but you'll love it. You'll absolutely love it. And ask the staff for any dietary information, and they'll be more than happy to help you. Okay. But you do. There's no dress code, but it's a theme park attire. But you do need to book in advance for it, and book quickly because it's very popular. Okay. As it says, the reservations recommended booking opens 60 days in advance. That's 60 days before your stay. So that's the Roundup Rodeo Barbecue, and you'll find that when you go into Toy Story Land, if you look at one of my videos, we haven't actually got the restaurant, but if you look at the POV when I'm walking through Toy Story Land, when you pass Woody, the first time you see him on the right, where you have the photo op, that's where the restaurant is, right there. You turn right. Um, if you wanted a slightly more upmarket, I'll just freeze frame here for a moment. The Hollywood Brown Derby is very nice. That's a slightly dearer restaurant, that one. Hollywood and Vine. That was a character one, wasn't it? Hollywood and Vine. Yeah. Yeah, Hollywood and Vine is a lovely place. It's by Echo Lake. Yeah, it's a buffet, all you care to eat, and it's fabulous. You have your picture taken on entry if you want to. You don't have to if you want to. We went to for the around the time of the Christmas party, and it was fantastic, absolutely fantastic. The food is the portions are enormous. Um, so you know, if you want to, if you can't eat everything, then share it. You know, just share it. You know, eat a bit. Go up to the buffet, get what you want, and then just share it. But you can keep going up and keep going up and keep going up, and the characters walk around. It's a character event. You'll love it. I won't spoil any of it for you. You'll love it. Um, and then you've got your quick service. The ABC Commissary is another place which is fabulous. If you're on your way to Star Wars Land, you'll pass by the ABC Commissary. It's fabulous. It's a quick service again, but the food is fabulous, absolutely fabulous. That's the ABC Commissary. That's another good place. And obviously, you've got your snack cart, ice cream and treats. Make use of the snacks, by the way. If you're in between meals and you start to and you're walking around, if you've been walking around for about an hour trying to digest your food, stop, have a drink, sit down, and recharge, and just watch the world go by. Because you know, and also a little tip for you: if you're celebrating an anniversary, a birthday, a graduation, whatever you're celebrating, get a pin badge, put it on. When you get into the park, don't force the issue, but if a photo pass photographer happens to walk by, they might see they'll probably see it, and they'll probably take a nice picture of you with it, and they'll probably have something with you, with them rather, that will enhance the picture. It happens in Main Street quite regularly, and you might see the odd proposal as well. You certainly do in the Magic Kingdom. We did. People propose in there all the time. Why not? I've already done that. In fact, you did it, if I remember. You did. So there you are. Again. Right, so that's that. I'm just going to go into Star Wars Land if I can find it, or Galaxy's Edge. Actually, what one place I forgot to mention in Magic Kingdom is Gaston's Tavern, which is in New Fantasyland. The cinnamon buns with the icing are lovely. If you need some energy, that's the place to go. Gaston's Tavern. It's where you'll find it right at the end of the New Fantasyland area. You walk by Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, keep walking, and you'll see it on your left. You can't miss it. There's a fountain outside. Now, what I'm looking for now, we're going to go back to Disney's Hollywood Studios. So I want to find Star Wars Land. As it is here. It should be somewhere. Hmm, that's interesting. They haven't got Star Wars Land on the list. Yeah. No. Okay. Well, it doesn't look like they've got Star Wars Land on this list, unless I've missed it. I don't think I have. No. Okay. What I was going to tell you about with that was if you walk through Toy Story Land, keep walking. You'll then enter Star Wars Land, Black Spire Outpost, and if you go to Ronto Roasters, you get a very very nice breakfast wrap there. They're lovely, really really nice Ronto Roasters. So that's Hollywood Studios. Um, we're gonna go to, let's see, we have to go to Animal Kingdom next, I think. And Animal Kingdom, one of my favourite restaurants, which we'll see, the Rainforest Cafe. Now, just point out the Rainforest Cafe is not run by Disney. It's a separate enterprise, but it's still a lovely restaurant. It's at the park entrance, and you can become. What's that thing you can do when you become a member? Landry's, that's right. Yeah, Landry Select. They'll offer you the chance to become a member. If you do, you can basically go to the front of the queue anytime you visit a Rainforest Cafe in that area. You just mention you've got. They'll give you all the information. You just mention it, and you basically get in the front of the queue or as near as damn it, really. As I say, the food is lovely. You can share a meal if you want because the portions are very big. That's what we generally do. We share a meal. Um, Yak and Yeti in Asia, near to uh, the roller coaster called um, what's that roller coaster called again? It escapes me. Expedition Everest. Do beg your pardon. Yeah, Expedition Everest. It's not far from there, the Yak and Yeti restaurant. That's quite nice. Um, and in Africa, you've got the Tusker House restaurant. That's a buffet, all you can eat. I don't think we've been there, but we've heard good things about it. Let's see. You've got your Creature Comforts, Discovery Island, Starbucks, obviously. So it's coffee there. Flame Tree Barbecue is very nice as well. Um, the Harumbai Market, there's some nice quick services there. Pizza Safari, I think we went to that Discovery Island once. That was very nice. I'll just leave it there so you can freeze frame that if you want. Have a look at your own leisure. Also, when you're in the Rainforest Cafe, have a look in their shop because I got some very nice hooded tops from in there. White one and a blue one. They're really nice. There's lots of selections of t-shirts, cuddly toys, lots of things, pictures, lots and lots of souvenirs in there. Really nice souvenirs. Have a look at it's as you um, if you've been to been to Animal Kingdom rather for the day, you head on out toward the entrance. You keep right, and then you turn right, and you go into the restaurant. It's as I say, it's right at the front of the park. You can't miss it, and the staff are really friendly, very kind. They'll help you. Any questions you've got regarding your diet, just ask, and they'll assist you. And that will that's probably the only place I would go at Animal Kingdom myself. Rainforest Cafe. Tiffin's is a bit more upmarket. And as I say, Yak and Yeti and Tusker House are sort of quick services. So we've now covered Animal Kingdom, restaurants at a glance, Hollywood Studios, and Magic Kingdom. We can't possibly not look at Pop Century because their breakfast platter is fabulous. Just bear with me one moment and I will locate for you Pop Century. Hi everyone. Sorry about that pause in proceedings. My computer actually froze. So this is the menu for Pop Century, where my wife and I stay. As you can see here, you've got some of the entrees. I'll just keep it here for a few moments. The by far the best for me, the best one here. I'll highly recommend it if you ever stay at Pop Century. Is this the waffle bounty platter? Mickey-shaped waffle, scrambled eggs, and potato barrels served with bacon and sausage. Absolutely calorific, exactly what you need. Very helpful for a busy day. It's a good breakfast. Wash it down with a coffee or a cold beverage, or sorry, a soft drink, shall I say. And this is a small tip, do buy a refillable mug, one very similar to this, which we bought the last time we were there. Do buy one of those, okay? And then you basically have free refills on it. And every morning, once you've bought it and you've activated it, yours to keep, and you just get your free coffee or your cold drink every morning. So yeah, so the waffle bounty platter I would recommend. Also, the pancake bounty platter is equally as delicious. Exactly the same price. The only difference is it's not a waffle; it's a pancake. As you can see, vanilla pancakes, scrambled eggs, potato barrels, bacon, and sausage. Lovely, lovely, lovely. $12.79 and worth every penny because it'll fill you up. And the good part about this is that you can have a good breakfast and then you don't have to go and sit on a bus. You go out to Echo to not to Echo Lake to Hourglass Lake and you get on the Skyliner and you can have a nice leisurely 10-minute fly over the lake and on your way to Hollywood Studios. You can be there in no time at all. 10 minutes. So that's I'm leaving that there. So if you want to pause it and look at it in more detail for your own dietary choices and make your own minds up. There we go. That's for you. There is the plant based there as well as you can see. So your vegetable breakfast. You've also got your sides there. So I'll just leave it there so you can pause it if you want to. Across the way from us, we've got a hotel where we stay. It's called Art of Animation. You just walk across Hourglass Lake, and you're at the Art of Animation, and you can go and have breakfast there if you want. You can go and have an evening meal there if you want. And it's the same with most of the hotels. I think you can have a meal at any of the hotels, and but that's down to yourself. That's down to personal preference. Because it's a big place, Walt Disney World. It's a big place. You so you want to keep within the realms of you know the realms of possibility of well you don't want to be traveling miles and miles and miles and get lost because trust me, you will get lost at least once. You will, but Disney finds you very quickly. Their security is fantastic. Okay, so there's a kiddies menu there as well. Or any dietary needs, just ask that, and they will help you. Lots of choices for kiddies as well, as you can see. Then there's your bakery. I highly recommend the cupcakes, and I highly recommend the Mickey Premium bars or the Mickey Cinnamon Rolls, the brownies. Well, I recommend most of it actually. The blueberry muffins are to die for. They're lovely. Just leave it there. So if you want to, as I say, if you want to pause, freeze frame, snapshot, whatever, and you can study it in more detail at your own leisure. It's got all your prices, everything there. Then there's more desserts, as you can see. The bakery is situated um, at the back, so when you go in, all the seating is sort of on the right. You got the checkout desks. Then on the left, you queue up for your meals. And the bakery is right at the back. You can't miss it. So those are all your choices if you want to freeze frame and just study that in your own time and leisure. There's your fresh fruits, all the different prices. And I'll be interested. Leave me a comment below, just to give me an idea of what you think of the prices there. You know, but don't forget the exchange rates, obviously, because $3.49 is not £3.49, is it? So just tell me what if you think it's the everything's priced reasonably, if it's expensive. if you love it, I'd be interested to hear your views. And if we go further down, there's your beverages. So you've got this is what I was talking about with your refillable mug. You every day once you've bought it and activated it, and you can have whatever you want, as many times as you want, and that's for your whole stay as well, for your whole stay. So don't be put off by the by how much the refillable mugs are. They're worth it. Buy it, activate it, and then use it. It's so worth it. The only thing you can't do, you can't take a hot beverage into the parks. They won't let you. You can't carry food into the parks. They won't let you. You have to leave all that outside. Only take into the parks what you will need. Obviously, you can take water because you're going to need water, and you can take your sun protection, but you can't take hot beverages in, and you can't take food in. You have to buy it in there, and you can't have chewing gum. Pro tip for you. Pro tip: Disney do not sell chewing gum anywhere unless you go out of Walt Disney World and into the local town. But Disney do not sell it for the very reason that it gets everywhere. So pro tip: buy chewing gum if you're gonna use it. If you like chewing gum, buy it before you go. Buy it on Amazon in bulk, and take it with you. Okay, have it with you in your bag. Chewing gum is fine, because it's not technically it's not really food. It's just a sweet, but it's enclosed. It's not hot. But buy it before you go because they don't sell it over there. Okay. And another pro tip for you: when you get there, don't go straight out and have a meal. Do not do that because you'll be after a long haul flight. Um, do what we do: settle in, settle into your hotel, and have a nice leisurely meal in the hotel. Don't go out to any of the parks because you'll be absolutely shattered, and you'll feel the effects of jet lag, and it's horrible. So, pro tip: when you get there, have a meal at the hotel, settle in for the night because you don't get there until the evening anyway. Settle in for the night, recharge your batteries, have a shower, etc., etc. Get yourself all freshened up, ready to rock and roll the next day. And the first place you want to go, first place everybody goes, Magic Kingdom. You have to go to Magic Kingdom on the first day. Please go there on your first day. Okay. And as I say, don't go out on the first evening. Okay, unless you feel inclined to do so. But pro tip: please don't do it because you'll feel horrible. You won't enjoy it because you just come off a long haul flight, which about a sort of 8 9 hour flight. Don't do it. Stay at your hotel, please. Relax, recharge your batteries, and then as I say, you'll be ready to rock and roll the next day. It works, trust me. Okay, so these are all your hot beverages. As I say, as I'm scrolling through these, I'm just pausing. So if you want to look through them in your own time, please obviously pause it, snapshot, whatever, and then you can look through it at your own time and your own leisure. So this is everything that's available at Pop Century. In the rooms, as I said previously, there's a thing called Hey Disney, and if you want to know anything about anything, just say Hey Disney, and then ask the question. It's like having an Alexa in your room. Same thing, but they call it Hey Disney, and you'll find it in your room as you go in on the left, and in the rooms for Pop Century. If you look back at the previous video in part one, you'll see where I showed you the pictures from Pop Century. Have a look at that. Right. So when we were talking about food allergies and what have you, I'll just phrase it on here because this is important. So these are all your milk allergy friendly. So if you want to have a look at this in your own leisure, please do. Just pause that there so you can pause it. And you have your peanuts, etc. All those important details that you need to know with all the pricing. So you can have a look at that in your own leisure. And there's more information there on allergy. Hope you're all enjoying this this video. By the way, I'm enjoying the presenting it to you. This is where my wife and I love to go, and I can't recommend Pop Century highly enough. It's a super place, very very friendly. Okay, this is the end of the menu. I'll just hold it there for a few more seconds. So if you want to pause it, you can. And that, my friends, is that for our look at the various food locations and my I suppose just to recap, my pro tips for you would be if you are having a meal at one of the all you can eat buffets, as just for instance, get a breakfast. This is just an example for you. Get a breakfast at the Crystal Palace, the character experience for you. Then go on a nice leisurely ride, either the Jungle Cruise or Pirates of the Caribbean. Let your food go down, or walk around the Emporium, do a bit of shopping, but do it early in the morning because that's the quietest time generally in Magic Kingdom because everyone rushes to the rides. So that's where you need to be organised with your meals. So the other one is if you're going to the Garden Grill. Do you know what? I completely forgot to talk about the Garden Grill, which is one of our favourite restaurants. How dare I? How dare I? Well, I'm going to do that right now. I do apologise for that. Um, just bear with me for one moment, and I'll relocate the Garden Grill. Hi again, folks. I found it. I cannot believe I forgot to talk about the Garden Grill. Never mind. Better. I've said. Well, here we are. Here we are. How about this for preempting it? I've saved the best till last. There we go. So we're not quite finished yet. This is the best, or one of the best anyway. The Garden Grill at World Nature. This is in Epcot. Here we go. How could I forget about the Garden Grill? So many happy memories. I'll tell you why it was a happy memory. By the way, thank you to allears.net for this picture. Shout out to them. Please go and visit their website because they're absolutely brilliant. Yeah, so this is the main entrance when you get to Garden Grill, and it's a character experience. It's a moving restaurant. It moves around very very slowly. Below it is a ride called Living with the Land. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It's all about gardening and the recycling and how you grow things. It's a really good ride actually. So this is the Garden Grill. The last time we went there, which was not so long ago, we were served. I kid you not, we were served by the same server who served us on our previous journey there. I couldn't believe it when I saw him. I said to my wife, "That's him, same guy who served us. The same guy served us twice. I couldn't believe it." But that's what I mean. Sometimes you just bump into people who still work there. One of the cast members. So that's a nice part of it. And you know they sometimes they remember you, sometimes they don't. He did. He did. He had to think about it for a few moments, but he did. Right. So what this is, you sometimes you can just walk up and ask if there are any availabilities, but it's that popular you have to book it in advance. It's a family style dining. It's a very slow rotating restaurant. Below you may spot scenes from Living with the Land boat ride, as I was telling you about just now. And we're gonna check out the what's actually in there. So the type of service, it's a buffet all you can eat, and it's enormous. Um, Pro tip for you: please go there if you're going to go there in the morning. Go there early, um, and you probably won't need to eat again until at least late afternoon. Because there's so much food. There is so much food. Don't go on a ride straight afterwards. If you have to go on a ride, let your food go down slowly. Go on Living with the Land. It's a nice leisurely boat ride, and then go and have a sit on one of the benches. Have a drink. Have a drink. Watch the world go by. Um, and then when you're ready to rock and roll again, uh, just do whatever you want to do after that. But if you're going to go first thing, have a nice leisurely breakfast. In the evening, I would recommend this. In the evening, leave leave Epcot and go to Magic Kingdom. Go and see the fireworks in the evening, and that's your day sorted. Or if you prefer shopping, have your meal in the morning. Go on a couple of rides in the afternoon. Um, and then uh, go and see the fireworks. Then have an early night. This is what I do in the evening anyway. If you're going to go in the evening, okay, have an early night after your meal, recharge your batteries, and then go and do some shopping. Because make one day just for you, and go and do some shopping in Disney Springs. Have a day away from the parks, recharge your batteries. Okay, go and have a look around there, relax. There's plenty to do, and you've got the biggest Disney store in the world. The Disney store is massive. It's that big you can get lost because we have. Trust me, you will get lost at least once because we did. It's massive. So the theme is character dining with Farmer Mickey, and he's in his farmer's gear. Pluto, Chip and Dale, who are probably two of my favourites. The characters are never guaranteed though. Okay, well Chip and Dale are. If you look at uh, some of the reviews about it, you'll see what I mean. Um, have a look at the reviews, and people will tell you, which characters they met, how much fun they have, etc. Special diets. So I'll just pause it here. Gluten-free options, yes. Inquire at location. Vegetarian options, yes. And again, inquire at the location. Your dress code: shorts and t-shirt. Nothing fancy. Uh, Booking requirements: credit card required to hold the reservation, and book 60 days in advance. So remember those wee tips. I'll just hold it for you there, just so you can freeze frame that if you want to. Okay, so that's the Garden Grill for you. The breakfast is the rating here is 9.24 out of 10, so that's pretty good, pretty good. Okay, so that's the Garden Grill. This should be. I wonder. Here we are. That's what I wanted. Right. So I'll show you the breakfast menu. So they bring out things like all the skillets and things that you can see at the top there. Annual pass holder 10% discount. Disney Vacation Club 10% discount if you have those, or you know somebody who has. There's all the information about the timings and the pricing along the same sort of lines as the Crystal Palace. So it's a character experience. Okay, and this is your menu. I'll just pause it here so you can for a few seconds so you can look at it at your own leisure if you want to. But it's so worth it. I highly recommend it to you. It's so worth it. But don't forget, pro tip, um, it doesn't matter if you can't eat it all. They recycle everything. Everything is recycled, so it doesn't matter. We know because we asked. Everything, nothing is wasted. Nothing. And if you get to meet the characters, which you will obviously, I don't know how many you will actually get to meet, but when you do, the funniest two are Chippendale. They are hilarious. Um, leave it in the comments below. Little test for you. How do you know which one is Chip and how do you know which one is Dale? Let me know. There's the other bits and pieces for you. Just hold it there so you can pause if you want to. That's that. So we're gonna. I'll just show you quickly now the lunch dinner menu. If you wanted to do the later on in the day, again there's all your discounts. And as you can see, if you click into those, you can see all your food photos and your recent changes. I'll um, I'll leave you to look at that in your own leisure. There's some information about the characters. Obviously, it's subject to change. And there's some of your pricing and taxes information. That's what's complimentary and what isn't. And there's your information about your desserts, appetizers, starters, soups, and salads. If you want to, again, freeze frame that and look at it at your own leisure, please do. Entrees, plant based, side dishes. And then for the children, and these are all your other beverages, non-alcoholics, your cocktails. And yes, they do serve beer, and yes, they do serve wine and cider, but within reason. Any just a word of warning for you. any misdemeanors, they won't stand for it. Any behaviour that is not Disney, you'll be out of the park quicker than you can say Mickey Mouse. Just to warn you. Word of advice: don't test them. Okay, especially if you're walking around Epcot, don't test them, because as I say, you'll be out of the park quicker than you can say Mickey Mouse. But then again, you wouldn't want to, because you're at Disney. You want to enjoy it. So you know that. But there have been one or two people who have done that, but they've been very very quickly and swiftly dealt with. I can assure you. Disney don't stand for any of that nonsense, because it's the most magical place on earth, and it is. So that's the Garden Grill. Um, sorry, sorry that I somehow omitted that, but I saved the best for last for you. And by the way, I did find Galaxy's Edge. It was on the list, but as I say, Ronto Roasters for me is the best one. So go to Ronto Roasters, and you get a really really nice wrap. They're nice. They're enormous as well. So, folks, that's going to do it for the what's good to eat there. And don't forget my pro tips. The main one is, um, if you are their portions are enormous, so to save money, share a meal. That's the first one. If you're going to the all-you-can-eat buffets, make sure you time it right. So don't go on a ride straight afterwards. Let your food go down. I know that sounds obvious, but some people forget about that because they're enjoying themselves too much. If you're going in the evening for a meal, don't don't be foolish. Go back to your hotel afterwards, especially if you'll need to recharge your batteries. So let your food digest. Go and have a nice leisurely evening at your hotel. Recharge your batteries. Get ready to rock and roll for the next day, and then have a day off from the parks. If you're going to have a heavy evening meal, have you know choose a day midway through the week. Have a rest from the parks. Go and do some shopping, Disney Springs, all the if you really want to go um, somewhere else, uh, try the Emporium Magic Kingdom, because it's near to the front, isn't it? Another pro tip for you, and if you look on my videos, you'll see us actually doing it. If you want to get out of Magic Kingdom very quickly after a meal, after you've actually eaten, and it's either the Christmas party or the Halloween party or whatever, follow the parade. If you want to get down Main Street quickly, follow the parade. It's so easy. Just walk behind, be respectful to the cast members, follow the parade, and you'll get to your destination twice as quick as moving through the crowds. I guarantee you. We tried it, we've done it, it works. Okay, so there's a couple of pro tips for you. Above all, enjoy yourself, enjoy the food. Okay, that's going to do it for our planning videos and what to eat. The next one of my favorite things, we're going to talk about the rides, the best rides to go on in my opinion, and what time of day to go on the rides, which is very important to avoid the crowds. Okay, so that's going to be in the next one. Okay, have a brilliant evening. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you like what I do, please subscribe. If you've liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It is appreciated, because I'm growing my channel slowly but surely. As you can tell, I love Disney. So does my wife. And we'll see you in the next one, when we're going to be talking about the rides. So have a lovely evening, and be kind to each other. Kindness always repays kindness. Take care. Bye for now.